Right, I'm all rested up now. Where the hell were we? The Buck's Lastlight tale, I'll recap to remind ye. They started in the pub, but that all quickly changed. A man with no name, and a feeling so strange. Then into a snowscape, and hearing a voice. After much deliberation, the Bucks made a choice. They met Icy the Snowman, Malrus's bottle for a nose. He shoved it on Icy's face, and suddenly he unfurrows. He invites him to play in the big snowball fight. Jeff's new to this. Derek helps him see the light. They follow Icy to the fight, and the whole thing seems bizarre. The DJ just kept playing the same song. I remember where we are. License to Chill gets all signed up. Now begins the fight. What will happen to our Bucks as I end this tale of Lastlight?
It's initiative time. We're about to have a snowball fight.
Yes.
Isn't that fun and festive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah?
God,
It's
yeah.
much more relaxing than
So,
fighting Santas.
let's paint a picture of the scene.
Robot Santas.
You're in a glorious woodland glade. The lighting has changed from festive and pretty and party to dramatic and sort of laser questing. And there are a number of snow people darting about, hurling snowballs at each other. And as they get hit, you see these snow people go down.
Oh, fuck. Like in
And
Private Ryan.
Derek, you're up.
Oh, I'm sort of like, not sure. What's it? Have I got snowballs? on me, or
There
am
is
I-
snow all about you.
There's snow all about me. Fine. I'm going to take my tea towel of invisibility out. Right.
Yes.
But I'm not going to make it invisible. I'm just going to use it to gather. I'm going to furiously attempt to gather sort of like 5 to 10 good enough snowballs.
Okay. Cool.
So would that be like a...
That would be your action.
Yeah, but...
If you're getting more than one, I think.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll do it as my action then. Yeah, that's what I like to do. Hunker down and just, start making an arsenal. I'd also actually, as a bonus action then, like to pull out, just in preparation, because this has just reminded me, I've just seen it on my sheet. I've got a cracker of celebration in my kit somewhere, so pull that out.
All right.
Jeff.
Very festive.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Pull my cracker.
It's a trap. It gets
Can
messy.
I do that? Is that my action? I don't want to do that if that's my action. It's not even my go. I might in a few seconds.
Give it about 6 seconds.
I think it might be 12. I roll really badly. I start really badly. This cape really weighs me down. Use that one. Take 3.
Are you enjoying your first?
Yeah, Jeff. If you want to pull the cracker with him, it won't be your action. It's Derek's bonus action. So
Pull the cracker then. With my dwarf tossing ringed hand.
Your dwarf what?
My dwarf tossing ring hand.
okay.
So many dangerous words in that.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on. I wasn't expecting you to pull this item out, so I've now got to do some
sorry.
things.
I've broken it
That's
already.
what she said.
I'm just pulling the cracker with it. It's just to let Derek know that I'm wearing it more than anything.
Oh, right.
I'm
The ladies and
not
gentlemen
tossing
at home.
him at this point.
There's some
I'm not-
suspicious
no,
hand
no.
actions going on.
Yeah, lots of it.
yeah, but
Not
he's
a great-
loving it.
There's a
So-
chap just off screen that's having a great time. Oh, God.
Oh, you've accidentally turned the hose on.
Sorry, I had a leak. I plugged it.
Okay.
Malrus was
sorry,
skiing.
I need a different spreadsheet to the one that I had before because you pulled an item I wasn't expecting you to have.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll just fill in with more penis jokes. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, please do.
Insert crude
Sorry,
double
I've
entendres.
neglect the balls and snowballs.
Snowballs,
and,
there we are.
How bad would it be if I used Sacred Flame on a snow?
I was just thinking.
It's radiant damage, isn't it? Sacred Flame.
No, it is radiant fire. Yeah, it's not fire.
It's
So
not
I
fire
wish I
fire.
had my lighter out of
It's
wood.
holy light.
But it's still warm.
But something like a fireball.
I was going
or
to
a-
cast fire, on just flame in my hands, but I might do. I don't know yet.
But to be fair,
all
though, isn't that the
still to
equivalent
come.
of like just walking into like a village snowball fight with like a machine gun?
Yeah.
You know, these guys are just having fun.
But are
Yeah,
they though?
let's just kill them all.
Are they?
Yeah.
We never turn up to play. We turn up to win, no matter what the cost.
As Keth is packing
Jeff's-
an incendiary grenade inside a snowball.
Just, we followed a talking animated snowman that we shoved a beer bottle in his face into this ice palace of other snowmen listening to creepy music, and then it went techno on us. So I'm just getting like last year's flashbacks of little Timmy getting ripped apart by a fucking reindeer in my head. Like, no, Timmy, no!
That wasn't.
And he's just
that
gone,
wasn't-
fire! Fuck you all! Fucking talking snowmen and shit! Why can't we ever just have a nice one sitting around a fire?
So are you pulling this cracker then?
Yeah.
Cool. You pull the cracker, and I guess roll a D100, please.
Jeff was trying to show me his ring of dwarf tossing. Can I just roll a perception check to see if I
Yeah,
clocked?
roll a perception and see if you notice it.
Cool. Can you do it at advantage? Because I was trying to be obvious.
18
Never mind.
plus whatever.
You
Forget you're
definitely
good.
notice it. Yeah.
You definitely see his
Um,
ring.
That is a 32 on the D100.
32. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With a 32, out of this
Snoozy.
out of this tiny cracker, falls an impossibly large, not because of its size, but because there's no way that amount could have fitted in to the tiny little cracker.
Ooh.
A length of steel chain,
Oh,
approximately
Okay.
2 feet in length.
2 feet length. Okay. Interesting.
I want
Thanks,
you to think
Derek.
Sort of,
And then I'm going
I
to
think
pick that
I
up
want you
and
to think
say-
sort of motorbike lock
Yeah.
sort of size
Right.
of chain.
Okay. Right.
That's a weird gift. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's mine.
There were some much more
it's not your
exciting things on there. There were also some quite mundane things, and that was just one of them.
Oh, that's so disappointing. I
There's
was
some
hoping
really
it'd be like
exciting things on there as
a
well, but-
magic padlock, magic bike chain.
Just a piece
I was
of
at-
chain.
Cloak of the Bat was on the list.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cool.
The
I'm gonna have to find
motorbike
much
that was
more of
supposed to be
those
the
then.
other end of that chain was also.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
get it in parts. I think it's a build your own kit. It's
Yeah.
$2.99 for the first cracker,
And then it
and then
ramps up.
$38.99.
£10 a month for 1,000 years.
Right, Derek, I think that's your turn up.
Yep.
And next up is a snow person. Oh no!
There's snow people like snow people.
There's a snow person that has spotted you all standing around and pulling crackers. So takes a snowball from the ground and hurls it in your direction, Jeff. And rolls a 16 to hit.
Ow.
Ow! So he hits you with this snowball, and
You take it.
you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Derek, you
Fair amount. There was a bit of ice in it, and it's broken his nose.
Oh.
What the hell?
He hurled that snowball very hard.
Jeff, get out of the way.
Does that mean
Yeah,
I'm
he
out?
hates you,
Do I have
Jeff.
to go sit on the sides? What's the rule? What do I do now?
Suck it up, Jeff.
Is he
You're
out?
fine.
Is he out? Is the rule if you get hit once you're out?
In my
Or-
eye.
Roll perception.
Okay. What, as some stewards come to take Jeff away?
7.
Natural 20.
With a
Oh.
natural 20, you observe that this snow person is very shocked that Jeff still seems to be standing, because as you look around, you see the individual snow people that get hit by these snowballs are simply collapsing to the ground.
Jeff, I think you have to jump on the floor, mate. Jeff, stop crying a second.
Jeff's gonna look around.
Sit
I
down.
rolled badly. Why?
Sit down. I think they might just want you to sit down because you're like out of the game.
When
Hard luck, mate. I'm
can
sorry.
I roll perception?
Yes, you can roll perception.
Why do I have to roll so badly? I don't notice any of this, do I? What do I get with a
13.
7? Do I notice that
I
before?
wanna see if when they drop to the floor, do they still remain a snowman, or do they become one with the floor and the rest of the snow?
What did you roll? 17? You say a 13?
13.
A 13. Yeah, they look like they're sort of snowman shaped.
On the floor.
Mm,
Can
on the
I? Probably have to roll again to look for that.
You wouldn't. You're not going to do
Yeah,
that.
that's fair.
Speaking of which, Malrus, it's your turn.
I'm not going to sit down yet. It's cold.
I am going
They're not tears, it's
to...
just the water from the snowball.
Yeah, I've got it in my eye.
That was riding a Voyard.
That's what's
Sorry,
sad.
that's a very specific local reference.
I'm going to roll stealth and try and pull the nearest snowman's arms off.
Okay, well, where are you hiding to do this stealth?
Behind the snowman.
Be in the snow. I'm going to dig a hole in the snow.
You're going to
Put
dig a
snow
hole
on top of me.
Oh my god,
like
bonsai
six
I mean,
seconds.
the snow,
In 6
is
How deep is the snow? Let's establish that.
How deep is the
I mean-
snow?
maybe 6 or 7 inches. Like, it's not like.
Good for Mrs. Snow.
I wasn't. When I described this, I didn't say you were sort of wading waist deep through snow, did I?
I suppose not.
Yeah, it's true. We were sort of just in a dance floor.
Yeah. No. I mean, you
Then-
can try and dig if you can try and hide if you want.
I'm going to dig myself a barrier to hide behind.
You're gonna.
right,
Okay.
you're gonna
Okay.
scoop
Roll.
up. That's
Roll.
Construction.
Yeah. Roll construction. No.
Roll. I could have said erection, but I didn't because I'm not a monster.
You did. Yeah. Roll.
I'm just as glad as nobody says erection, right?
Roll sleight of hand, I guess. I don't really know how to.
Ooh, a sneaky barrier. See, roll construction.
That's a unnatural 20.
Yeah. I mean, you build a pretty cool snow wall.
In 6 seconds.
Yeah. 6 seconds worth of snow piling.
There's snow walls
Well, I
like
suppose
snow
he's only
walls.
little, and as he digs down, he's also creating a mound on the other side, so he's actually
Yeah.
doubling his height each time. Isn't he?
Yeah. It's very handy.
That makes
Uh,
sense now.
Keth,
Miracle with Malrus.
you're up, mate.
Keth is going to immediately dive for some cover. Can I suppose, can I look for cover and then dive for
Yes. Roll perception, please.
it? That is 16.
You do see Malrus's new wall that he's created.
That wall's miles away. Oh no.
And are you going to dive behind
Dive for it and then start constructing a snowball.
What? Dive up to your shins behind
Yeah.
you.
You're going to lay prone behind this tiny wall that Malrus has created.
Dig, Malrus, dig!
I'm digging as fast as I can.
Are you just jumping for it? Or are you going to do some sort of stunt?
Oh, there will be a knee slide into it.
Okay, yeah, roll athletics then.
Roll athletics. Yes, athletics.
Spray adds a little bit more to the wall.
11.
You aren't very spectacular, but you do.
I do make it. I get +5 to athletics as well, so that really
Oh.
did help.
Yeah. Yeah, you rolled poorly. Yeah,
Your
okay.
bracelet.
Start building up a snowball.
You don't. If you're making just one snowball, you can do that in your turn. If you're making
I'm
more than one,
stockpiling at the moment.
yeah,
How close are we all together?
you're all pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so I don't have to
In
be
diving
like,
distance of
your
Malrus's
action
wall.
is to make a ball and then you throw it on the next turn. I can just
You
make
can-
a ball
you
and
can-
throw it.
You can make a ball and throw it in your turn, but if you make multiple, then I will allow extra throws.
Okay.
But you will have to use your turn to make snowballs.
Okay. Closest snowman to me is how
The
far?
one that attacked Jeff just now.
Okay. In vicious vengeance, he's going to throw a snowball at.
Okay, roll to
Seven.
hit.
Just really angry throwing a snowball.
Yeah. 13.
13 hits.
Excellent. What does that mean? Is it?
Take that, yeah.
Roll 1d6, please.
Is it? A 5.
A 5.
Attack is
You
unleashed,
throw
in
this
fact.
snowball, and it punches a hole right through this snowman.
Ooh, yes. There you go, Jeff. That's how you throw a snowball.
He collapses to the ground.
Ooh. What?
Keth, did you just kill somebody? Again.
Well, then Keth went on, and then the next nearest snowman to me.
There's another snowman nearby.
Perfect. With attack number 2.
Okay, roll to hit.
18.
18 definitely hits.
as well. So he's like,
Roll d6.
Yeah, roll 1d6.
3.
3 hits the snowman, and they stay standing.
Well,
I was going to say, is he bloodied? But is he...
He's,
is he melting?
Yeah, is he slushied?
He's slushied. Yeah, no, he takes the hit.
Ooh.
And because you've just hit him, this other snowman's going to throw a snowball at you. And he's going to roll a 19.
Can I shock you?
That's going to hit.
Hit it.
And he does 4 bludgeoning damage to you.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Jeff,
That's a stinger.
you're up.
Okay. Jeff would like to. Yeah, just run over to stand behind Keth, and as he does, sort of scoops up a snowball of snow. You're taller than me now. And throws it. Yeah, but you're lying down, so I'm diving behind the little wall as well. So we're all like lying down behind this wall.
This line of lying down
Yeah.
people. Yep.
Sardines, lads, sardines.
And
What are we doing?
as I do, I'm going to try and scoop down and wing at the nearest snowman.
Okay,
A
roll to hit.
snowball.
Snowman.
Snowman.
Jeff
Ooh.
Snowman.
It's just a d20, isn't it? There's no pluses.
Yep.
So
No.
15.
15 hits.
Yay!
Roll 1d6.
Here we go.
That is a
Kill him.
6.
Oh.
Yeah,
Take
killing
the
dead.
head off.
You knock the middle ball out of one of these snow people.
The head on a feet.
Yep.
You
yep.
hit him so
And
hard.
there's a
his
moment.
ancestors
There's a
feel
moment where he looks down at himself and he's like, "No, what happened? What happened?" And
I
he
just got
falls
shorter.
apart.
Just the top bit slides off.
Yeah.
it. Oh, the
And he
caterpillar
lies there
monsters in
dead.
Mario. You
Yeah.
have to knock
Yeah.
them. They're standing on top of each other.
And lots of other snow people all around you are engaged in this snowball fight, and they're 50% of the combatants are collapsing in increasing numbers. And Derek, it's your go again.
I am going to. I'm just going to nail. How many snowballs did I manage to make?
You made 3 snowballs.
Okay. So I'm just going to use 2 of them to attack, and then my bonus action to hide behind. Oh, actually, no. I'd be using my bonus to make the second attack. No, because of the rules of the game. Sorry, I'm rules lawyer myself. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's take that again.
You're going to argue with yourself.
You have 2 hands, and you have multiple snowballs available.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
You can throw 2 snowballs.
I'm going to throw 2 snowballs and then hide behind the wall.
Okay. Yep. Roll to hit.
First one is a 7.
If you are throwing them as part of the same attack because you have 2 of them, they will be a part of the same block.
Okay. 7.
So 7 doesn't.
You are throwing
hit.
double-handed. That's quite difficult.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I was just running through that in my mind. I'm like, I'm going to use 2
Doesn't
of the
it?
next go as well.
Oh, completely whiffs it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to grab my other snowball and dive behind the wall and use
Okay.
my bonus action to hide.
Okay, you do that.
That's me done.
Cool.
Good work, Derek.
The snow woman that you threw this double snowball at and whiffed straight past.
It sticks straight onto her chest. It doesn't even bat an eyelid.
Turns to look at you, and the only person they can see is Keth because he didn't use an action to hide. He used actions to attack. So hurls a snowball in your direction,
Oh, no.
and that is a 14.
Oh, yes.
Is that a hit or not a hit?
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Whiffs straight past your head. Fantastic.
Sorry, Snow
news.
Lady. Great snow bosoms, by the way.
Malrus,
Thanks, I made them.
you're up.
They're mine.
Who are you calling a lady?
I'm going to make a snowball and throw it at nearest snow person.
Okay, roll to hit.
I thought you'd be making the battlements on your snowball.
Nah, I need to hit something. That's a 13.
That hits.
Cool. Yes, roll damage then.
Yes, roll a d6, please.
It is a 4.
Oh, you knocked the snow lady down.
And there she is, dead, ice cold on the floor.
Excellent.
I got a Keth.
Keth, you're up.
Me?
Yes, Keth.
Keth's gonna throw a snowball at Snow. Oh no, you just felled Snow Lady, didn't you?
Yep.
I did.
Next, nearest snowman's gonna get incoming.
Okay, roll to hit.
8.
An 8 does hit.
Oh, so
Wow.
close, Derek.
Wow.
So close.
5.
Yep, you knock down another snow person.
Lads, this is easy. And then I'll now duck behind the wall.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
Because I wasn't hiding before, was I? But
Okay.
can I roll a perception?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, just to see what's going on with these. Don't even worry, it's an 11. It's fine. Just want to see if these snowmen are actually dead or if they're just really good actors.
I'm not sure perception's going to help you here because what is Keth's existing knowledge of the anatomy of living snow people?
No, I can't think of a black in time.
Fuck all.
No. So, with the best will in the world, you could roll a natural 20, and all I'm going to tell you is they look like snow.
Oh, fair enough. Well, Keth's having a great time. He's just pelting stuff.
You have no idea.
Yes.
In farmer.
So Keth's just pelting snowmen, having a great time.
Yeah. And another snow person appears, and you recognise this one.
It's Alec Jones.
Alan
Covered in
Jones is
snow.
here. No, it's Icy,
No.
and he says, "All right, lads."
He's broken off part of his nose and he started to glass people on the fucking nuts.
He fires 2 snowballs in your direction. One at Malrus and one at Keth.
Whoa.
Malrus, odds or evens?
Evens.
Evens. Okay. Your snowball hits you with a natural 20.
Ooh.
And Keth, your snowball hits you with a 19.
Double damage,
Oh, man.
Wounded.
He is good. He is good at this.
Well, they is the winning team.
There wasn't much in it.
It was the fairest way, I suppose.
I'm going to take his nose off him.
Batter him over the head with it.
Malrus, you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Ow! Yeah, bastard.
that
Is that doubled?
I think there was some shards of glass in there.
And
From his
Keth,
heart.
you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As these snowballs feel a bit hard
Yeah.
than the other ones you've been hit with.
It's the Christmas edition.
They feel a bit icy.
Oh, God, you prick.
That's where he gets his name.
Jeff,
Okay, how close is Icy to us?
within throwing distance.
Okay, but he's not
I've-
like right there. Like
No,
we're together,
he's-
and then there's a gap, and then there's
Yeah.
There we go,
He's
okay.
throwing distance.
in between us and the snow, Icy and the other snow people. I would like to use thaumaturgy to cast a ring of fire around us. And
Okay.
at the same time, because I can do multiple, I can do up to 3, I'm going to use my voice booming abilities to say, "Stay back!" and also make the ground tremor. And this lasts for up to a minute, and I want the fire to sort of like be moving away from us. To not far away, but just to back everyone up away from us.
Nice.
Like an expanding
Do you really want to say "stay back," or do you want to talk to them in their own language and go "stay back"?
Stay the fuck back! Get the fuck away from us!
I'm fucking scared of fire.
Okay, you do this roll intimidation, I guess.
Please roll well, please roll
Nice,
well, please.
very nice.
Out of curiosity, whilst he's rolling,
Yeah.
I remembered I'm actually wearing my Ring of Elements.
Okay.
Would
Cool.
that protect me from any sort of...
I don't know. Tell me what it does.
This is a ring with a small dial in the centre containing 3 images: a flame, a snowflake, a lightning bolt. 3 times per day, the ring will grant the wearer resistance from corresponding damage for 5 minutes.
Oh.
In the order of the types, which are fire, freezing, and lightning.
And forgive me for saying so, but I forget things, but I don't recall you saying I turn it to ice.
No, I didn't, but I was just wondering if for the next time round I can remember. Oh,
Well, if you do the thing,
yes.
then yes.
Do the thing.
Well, I just was wondering if it would be
That's fine.
useful for this.
It wouldn't have saved you there because
No,
you
I
had
know,
not
I know.
activated the thing.
It already
But yes!
happened.
Yes.
So
okay.
what? He gets hit by the snowball and goes, "Oh fuck! Oh shit! The ring."
Yeah.
I forgot I had that. Cool. Okay. Yes. Intimidation.
So my intimidation, I rolled a 15. However, I get +4, and because I'm
Nice.
wearing my cape of slow-mo, I get an extra +2, which gives me 21.
Oh, you're intimidating.
Boy. Yeah, boy.
Okay.
It's all in the cape.
We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll a Constitution save, I guess. It's another natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh.
21? But 21? But 21?
But natural 20.
God.
You're very intimidating, and lots of other snow people are very scared. But Icy is not.
Fucker.
He's as cold as ice.
And yes, willing to sacrifice, in fact.
Everybody
And Derek, it's your turn.
So big fire in front of us, but I know it's thaumaturgy.
Yes. Yes.
And it's not gonna. Can I see through the wall of flame, or is it like thick? Just you.
In much the same way that you can see through some fire. Yes.
Yeah. Sort of flickering.
How high? How tall is it?
I've always imagined it sort of waist high. Like it's not big. It's not like raging. I'm still
Whose waist?
learning it. Jeff's, because he's the biggest, and we want to go the highest range, don't we? So.
Fair enough.
Yep. Go on then.
I'll sit down.
Okay.
Don't do that. We won't see you.
Can I make 2 ice attacks? There's not ice attacks. Can I throw 2 snowballs because I'd already got one saved up?
Yes, you can.
I suppose they are kind of ice
I'm gonna-
attacks.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
17.
17 does hit. Yes. Yes. Roll 2d6 then.
Also, because they're not within 5 feet. I'm just trying to work out some way of using my sneak attack. No,
Just throw a knife
Not
at
gonna
it.
happen. That's 8 points of damage,
8 points of damage. Yeah, he takes 8 points of damage.
and then I don't know. What can I do? Poppins bracelet. No, I don't want to throw a fucking knife at him. It's only a snowball fight.
Yeah, but it's winning.
Yeah. So, I'm not. Derek's not really that invested in this. We're going to.
What's he talking about?
Is he in the large or bigger size category? No. Oh.
Excuse me, sir. Would you call yourself large
Yeah.
or bigger?
I'm done.
Oh, go on.
No. Yeah, I'm done.
You
Right.
bastard.
No.
While
Nah.
Derek's considering all his possible
do that.
options,
Yeah,
it
I'm
looks
just going to
like,
throw the snowballs and then look down and go. Well, it didn't really seem to do anything.
Yeah. As you're doing that, another snow person comes up and stands beside Icy. And he
saw
says,
through it too.
They're nearly gone. We've got this one in the bag.
Icy says to him, he says,
Just get these ones out, and the trophy's ours.
and that new snow person fires a snowball through the fictional fire in your direction. Derek, having just fired the snowballs back,
Fair enough.
and only rolls a 9, so he does miss you.
Ha 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 ha. I'm just going to chuckle to him and sort of rub my hands and warm them on the fire.
Malrus, it's your turn.
Are there
hot.
any? Okay, so
bring it
how much would you say a snowball would weigh in pounds?
Alright.
I love what you're going to do here.
I think I know
see
what
where you
you're
go.
gonna do.
Yeah.
Less than 1.
Is it going to be
Yeah,
a flanking
less than one.
maneuver? With
How many pounds of how many snowballs are possibly lying around Malrus on the floor?
Lying around? None.
None.
But there is
There's
snow.
lots of snow.
Okay, I just wondered if I could nick somebody's snowball that they might have already made.
I mean, you can make a snowball.
Nobody's. I know, but it's for what I might need.
Are you wondering, like, if other snowmen who've been fighting are, like, falling as they're about to throw, and there'll be, like, a casual snowball on the
Yeah,
ground?
Okay,
are there any casual snowballs lying around?
Just chilling.
Casual snowballs. Again, they can
Grand
support
Emperor.
obvious carrot. Yeah.
Not business snowballs.
Roll for snowballs. Roll a d20 for snowballs.
We are the casual snowballs.
That's a 17.
17 years, a snowball.
Can I use my mage hand to pick the snowball up and drop it on Ice's head?
Yes. An aerial attack.
Yes. How high are you dropping it from?
1,000
Outer
feet.
space.
Hang on.
What's the range on Mage?
From about 25 feet.
Okay.
That's quite a way.
I guess roll to hit.
That's a.
Oh.
I can't remember what this thing was. That's an 8.
An 8 hits.
It does.
Oh, yes.
Yay! It truly is a Lastlight miracle. An 8 hits.
Yeah, you hit Icy, and he takes this damage, and he goes, "Oh no!" and collapses.
You iced him, Malrus. You iced him.
I mean, you can roll a dice if you want, but he only had the 1 hit point left.
Let's see how iced he is, shall I?
He just
roll-
basically just get like a TNT drop anvil on his head, just like just
That was
smushes.
a 4.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Getting Georg
he had-
Varney
he had
flashbacks.
The Acme snowball kit.
And his snowy pal just sort of looks and goes, "Oh no!" And Keth, it's your turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna go see what happens if you don't get back, because I'm still thaumaturgying.
Cool, cool. Yep, cool.
See what happens.
Throwing a
if you-
snowball.
Sorry, yeah.
The first one was a 3, so let's disregard that.
That's not going to hit.
No. But let's try attack number 2. And let's try a 9.
A 9 does hit, yeah.
Thanks. D6. 4.
4, you take out that snow person.
Hit right in his snowballs.
Hit him right in his snowballs, and he goes, "Oh!" And collapses.
Yes!
And now there are very few snow people still standing. There's the odd snowball flying back and forth, but they seem to have gathered into a few little teams and stuff. And there's just the odd snowball flying left and right. And
Come
Jeff,
on, lads, pick off the stragglers.
it's your turn.
Can I have a little check? I want to quickly see approximately, if you were to give a number to it, how many we're looking at here, or how many like teams of 4 or 5.
There's like three or four teams.
Okay, 3 or 4 teams. Okay, so the nearest team to us,
Yes.
I would like to sort of essentially move as far away as the circle of fire, still keeping everyone else, because they're obviously not moving yet with me. I want to move towards them basically, but keeping the circle of fire around me, centered around me,
Yep.
but keeping
Okay.
them still within it. So
Okay.
I guess like,
And if they go with you.
well, that's what I mean. Is that so? Imagine like you've got a circle, and so I'm in the middle. If they're in the middle then initially, and I move to here, then they'd still be in the circle. They'd just be on the edge of the circle now. So I want to
Fine,
move
yeah,
as far as I can, keeping them.
Okay, as far as you can. for
Yeah,
that.
so it'd be about 15 feet. Like I would
yeah,
think.
you do that. You do that.
Okay, so I'm going to move towards them, and because thaumaturgy is a cantrip, I would like to cast invisibility
Okay.
Clever.
on myself.
Okay.
That's unusual.
I know, right? Just since it's last night, have a little throwback to every single mission since I got
Just
that skill.
replaying the highlights in your head.
Just like, oh, remember when I used to do that? I'm going to do it again.
He's looking through a photo album in his mind, but Jeff's not in any of the photos.
Yeah, it's just a blank like cityscapes and landscapes. Just,
Yeah.
remember all these beautiful places.
Memories.
So yeah, I'm going to do that.
Cool.
They're all
Yeah.
selfies.
And then repeat, sort of like, we're coming for you. Well, sorry, we're coming to get you.
Okay, yeah, cool. I like that. Very nice.
Fuck, you really are a fairy dragon.
Derek, it's your turn.
From an invisible thing.
So the thing's moving towards us. Cool. We sort of have our own cover at the moment.
You do, yeah.
So I would like to. I'm just gonna sort of move to sort of stay close to Jeff-ish, and I would like to.
But he smells.
Or at least where he went to before he then blinked and vanished. But I guess you'd still be able to tell where he's going if the ring of fire is following him around.
Because there'd be like a ring of fire wandering around.
Yeah, and some footprints in the snow.
Footprints. That's another very good point.
Yeah.
the
I thought about the
snow-
footprints. I've
Will
got
the
an
snow
idea.
rest on your invisible shoulders and eventually make you a snow?
Yes, it'll do that too, yeah. What are we doing then, Derek?
So I am going to move over. I'm just going to try and grab an easy shot on whoever I can see.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Roll to hit.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 3.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. You miss.
I'm not used to throwing stuff that doesn't have a blade.
Morning
Compact
shot.
it more, Derek. Compact it more.
Oh, you're the expert now, are you? Where the fuck are you, by the way?
Come over here.
Here's something we haven't done in a little while.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
No. I really thought this had gone. Please don't do this to me. It's Lastlight.
Roll a d10.
No,
Not
fuck
for
you.
you.
It's Lastlight.
It's a special present for you.
9. That's
Okay.
terrifying or amazing. I don't know.
Okay.
Have you rolled a 10 yet? On the
Actually,
D10?
no, I have. I have one. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you rolled a 1 yet? Presumably.
I don't know. Ask James. He's probably got a tally.
It's just out of camera.
Yeah, but
I have no idea
Isn't
what
ev-
it's for.
isn't every number on a tally 1?
Oh my god, I might have just figured out what it's to do with, though. Oh, I'm going to have to test this theory now.
So, as your snow fight continues,
I know what I'm gonna do.
we see something. Well, you don't see anything, but we, the viewers, we see a hand and a scroll, a roll of parchment, if you will. This roll of parchment has some names upon it. It has 2 columns. One column is considerably longer than the other, and there's a quill. And this hand appears to be going down each item on this list and checking it again. And we see at the top of the columns, one says naughty, and one says nice.
I thought so.
And at the bottom of the column that says nice, we see the figure starting to rise. And we join the action again. And some snow people rise out of the snow inside this circle.
Whoa! What's happening?
They all
Zombies!
unleash a barrage of objects.
Objects.
It's not their own feces, is it?
Yes, it is. Feces.
Which would just be snowballs.
Yeah. Oh god!
you
now I
can
hate
say
all
snowmen.
snowball fights. What I'm gonna think now every time.
And they miss Keth, and they miss Malrus. They don't see Jeff, but they roll a 14 for Derek. Does that hit?
They, I think. Let me just character sheet check. They, because I was hidden, I used my bonus action to hide. Let me just check my hiding rules.
I believe you were hiding behind a wall that they are
Oh,
also
fire!
behind.
Then they're now inside. Ah, fuck. Fair enough. 14 does not hit. My armor class is 15.
Well, they miss absolutely everyone as snowballs fly left and right and shatter on the ground
We can cut that out.
in icy splinters.
No, I kind of like
But we
it.
won't. We won't.
And Keth, it's your turn.
Ooh. How many are there around us? Is it too many to count?
3. 3 around you.
Yes, too many to count.
That is
there's
one
too many to
and
count.
one more one and one more one.
There must be hundreds of them.
Don't count.
Keth, if you don't line up and just take them all down.
Are they all perhaps standing one behind each other?
No.
Oh! Could you make that happen?
They are surrounding you. Get on with it.
Okay.
Is there a second gunman from the
Icy knoll, yeah.
Okay, one snowman at closest snowman. No, one snowball at closest snowball man.
Yes, roll to hit.
18.
Hits.
Perfect. 5.
Cat.
Yes, destroys that snow person.
Excellent, he's dead. And then he turns and throws next snowball at next snowball man.
Yep. Roll to hit.
8.
Hits.
Yes.
On a roll.
4.
Destroys the snow person.
And then,
Fucked
so
up.
that's 2 down, like, bash, and then turn around and then throw another one, smash, and then,
Crash.
and then
Pow.
movement speed. Can I do anything? To
You can-
leap
you can-
for some sort of cover. To distance myself from the other snowman.
Okay, you can move. That's absolutely fine.
Throw. Run back a bit.
Okay, you do that. And the snow people throw again. And unless any of you have an armor class of 11 or less, they miss all of them.
Just look at the Jeff's invisible.
Nice.
I don't know what your armor class is.
Jeff,
Not much more.
you're up.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna throw a snowball at the remaining one in the pile.
Okay, roll to hit.
11. Boom.
11 hits.
And that is a 2.
2 doesn't quite destroy that snow person.
Okay, well, I'm going
It
to use
just
my
mains
Cape
him.
of Slow-Mo, which gives me an extra bonus action per encounter.
Yep.
And gives me... I'm going to have another go.
Do it then.
Okay, and I rolled a 19, so that hits.
That hits, yep.
And I rolled a 6, so that smashes
That
the fuck
smashes
out of
it to pieces, yep.
Yeah! I got your back, Keth.
You have
Who said that?
destroyed all of those snow people. And...
There's snow people left anymore.
That was the best one so far. Out of all the
And
snow
as
bugs.
you destroy that last snow person, a buzzer sounds.
Did I get the kill shot? Like the winning shot? For
But is the buzzer just
And-
like reindeer bells? Ching, 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 ching.
Round 2.
Fuck! Exciting! No, the buzzer sounds, and all the snow people stand back up. And they're all very excited, and they're applauding with their twiggy hands.
Aw.
I bet that sounds
I'm going to
horrible. It's
remove-
also scratch.
I'm going to remove all of my
It's a
thaumaturgy.
fucking racket, yeah.
Those horrible instruments that you get in school, like.
Yep. A glockenspiel.
Played by an inept child.
No, and they clear a path towards where the tournament's registration was, and you saw that trophy. And then overhead, you hear the sound of sleigh bells.
I'm going to drop all of my thaumaturgy stuff.
And landing very gracefully in the clearing is a bright red sleigh pulled by reindeer.
Oh, I remember those.
At this point, Derek is sort of like physically shaking and convulsing and sort of like twitching quite heavily, standing, sort of staring into space.
And
It's what's his face.
And then, can I make a strange request?
yes,
Can I get the rest of you to roll perception checks or insight checks or something like
Which one?
Which one? Jinx, now Tom
that?
can't talk again.
Insight. Yeah.
Insight. Oh, excellent. Okay, plus to that. Oh, 24.
Wow.
16.
That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you all. I would say you all see it. Derek's clearly like, there's nothing behind the eyes at the moment, and then all of a sudden they go really, really sharp and fix onto this sleigh as it
Hey.
comes to land.
Derek? Are you alright, Derek?
Buddy, are you just cold?
I think he's cold.
We need to warm him up. Everyone, quick, cuddle him. We have to get him. We have to use body heat. Everyone, crowd around Derek, grab hold of him and cuddle him.
Get off me!
Okay, don't do that. He really doesn't want the cuddling. You alright, mate? Derek?
And he's just going to continue to shake.
Keth just going to put his hand on the butt of his pistol.
I don't
And he
know.
jizzes.
Yeah. No, he's just got gas.
He shits
Don't worry.
himself.
At this point,
Oh, I feel much better after that. Better out than in. Yeah, he should know, but he's still like, I don't know what's going on, lads. I don't feel well.
can you do a wisdom saving throw, please, Derek?
Wisdom save.
Oh.
8.
Well, that'll do. I've just used whole person on you.
I'm still tied to the spot, but my eyes are now trained on you. I think.
Don't let that
What's
be a
up,
warning.
Derek? What's wrong?
He's coming.
Who's coming?
And then I'm
You?
just going to look over to the.
It's going to be a white Lastlight.
As this red sleigh slides to a halt with the gentle jingling of bells, a rotund figure with a great big bushy beard steps off the sleigh, wearing all red, and he says, "Oh, merry Lastlight, all you snow people, and I see special guests." Oh.
You all right?
Yeah.
One of them crusty jugglers.
Oh, it's you.
Remember us?
I'm sort of like veins are popping out in my forehead, and I'm sort of trying to like lunge for him. a little bit.
He's just excited to see you.
Derek,
Mhm.
would you consider anyone's actions today to be not in the spirit of the Lastlight Festival?
No, I don't think I would.
Okay.
I think everybody here. I think it's just the confrontation between these two figures that's driving this sort of like
It's okay.
episode. But I don't think. Yeah, I think everybody's pretty much been in the spirit of Lastlight.
The rotund figure with the big white beard
Got me so
says,
nervous.
Oh, I see you're here too, Krampus.
What?
Huh?
Who's he talking to? Oh.
What do you mean,
Right, Bab, how have you
Krampus?
been?
Jeff slipped the hat onto the Krampus.
You're right, Bab. Happy last. I can't really get hold on. Happy last night, but a chicken. It's nice to, sort of pleasant to see you again.
This sounds like it's going to really mess up his vocal cords if I continue this, and he's just going to take the hat off and put it back in Derek's pocket.
I think it's making him angrier. Derek, what's wrong with you?
He's clearly the Krampus. They just said that. Come on, Keth, keep
And
up.
then he's going to clear his throat, and
He's not the Krampus, he's Derek.
and I think you'll see sort of Derek's face change a little bit, like not in like he doesn't grow any horns or anything like that, but there's something in his face that sort of becomes harder as he looks at and sort of more severe, judgmental.
It does get harder when you put it in faces.
Especially Santa's big bushy
And
rotund face. And he's going to go, "It's nice to see you again, Santa. It's been a long, long year."
oh, when did you move to Edinburgh?
About 3 months ago. I'm learning the language quite well.
No, Santa greets you all warmly with a jolly handshake or a fist bump or an elbow, whatever your
Whatever
choice
social
of greeting is.
Measures.
Yeah.
Whatever
Mask
your
up, Santa.
greeting of choice is. And he says, oh, I hear you four have been good boys and girls this year.
And at this point, all of that tension just fades and drops away. And Derek's still there, but he's sort of being held up by the whole person.
Which is probably just about to run out.
I think you four deserve a present for being so good.
Yes, please, Santa.
I've never been called good before.
Well, I'll make sure to add a stop to the Tell Death on my rounds. How does that sound?
Any luck on bringing that Timmy lad back yet?
No. No, he was torn apart by a wild reindeer.
It's not my responsibility.
That's
Not my department.
Take it up with the council.
It's completely out of my jurisdiction.
I'll jurist your diction. It seems you four are also the winners of this here snowball tournament. I guess that makes you this year's owners of this.
And he gestures to the trophy atop the stand, and whilst waving his hand, it sort of floats down towards him.
Don't touch it, lads. It could throw you across a room.
Congratulations.
Not me at the moment.
I'm going to take it.
You take the trophy,
Yeah, you've got no idea. That makes sense.
and you have this trophy.
What's it look like?
Yay! Look, Keth. It's shiny.
3 penises. 3 golden penises. 3 golden penises.
It's 3 golden penises.
Yay! We got the backup trophy.
This is the one that we wanted. They must have gone
But
to
the balls
same
are
shop.
snowballs.
And the penises are carrots, right?
The penis is just penises. The penis is always penises. It's a penis trophy.
There's much merriment, and you have the party continues well into the night, and Santa has a swift sherry with you.
We like to drink with Santa,
I must be on my way.
because Santa is our mate.
Presents to deliver and all that.
Derek, take his keys. He's been drinking.
And when we drink with Santa, he
Take his
gets it
keys.
down.
In 8, 7, 6,
Go on, lads,
5,
come on.
And he necks the tiny sherry.
One for each of the reindeer.
The reindeer all get sloshed, and he staggers back into the sleigh, and he says,
Oh, Merry Lastlight to you, and Happy New Year. See you next year, maybe.
and the sea goes, yeah, and whips the reindeer into a frenzy, and they gallop across this this sort of clearing, knocking down a couple of snow people who reform afterwards. And he lifts off into the air, and you see,
Crushing
just
a
as he's
family.
heading up, you see in the opposite direction that he's going to, the first glimmers of dawn.
Wow.
And as you're watching
Lads.
away,
We've kind of got off quite lightly this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens if you fuck around for
is-
40 minutes at the start of a mission.
and as you are watching him drift off, smaller and smaller into the darkening sky, the world grows dark around you. And all of you awaken in your cabins. Separate rooms, your eyes snap open simultaneously, not that you'd know, and at the foot of each of your beds is a little stocking. And in each stocking
It's a sexy lady.
is a sexy lady.
3 golden penises.
3 golden penises. Is a beautifully wrapped gift.
My head
Is the
fucking
wrapping
splitting.
paper got golden penises on it?
Yes. No.
Oh my god, it's last night morning, guys! Everybody wake up, it's last night!
Ah, fucking hell, Jeff. My
Happy
head is
last
fucking
night!
splitting.
Happy last night!
It's like banging on the wall of the next cabin. Happy last night.
Quiet.
Is Jeff running in and out of everyone's rooms, are they?
Yeah.
Running backwards
Yeah.
and forwards.
Back and back, up
In and
down
out
the
of all the
corridor.
rooms. Yep. And you all gather in the sort of common space between all 4 of your rooms to open your gifts that you've all got. And on the tags of each of your gifts is a little message that just says "Happy Lastlight," and it's signed Ori Tel R.
Ah, very good. Ooh, nice
That's
pajamas.
his name!
Is that a pen nom
And
de
there's
plume?
2
as they
kisses.
say? Aww.
Oh.
Aww.
Didn't think we were quite there after all of the drugging.
And in the spirit of a Lastlight jubilation, you open your gifts, and who would like to open theirs first?
Me.
I think Jeff should. He loves it.
You open your
Derek's going to go and get a drink.
Pour me one as well, Derek.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck happened last night.
After you've crinkled it all up, you find inside a small package. It is a sort of almost like a little jewellery box. And as you open it inside, you see a pin, a badge, a pin of sorts, in the shape of a 4-leaf clover.
Oh. I'm going to pick it up and...
All the day you'll have good luck. No.
And that's that.
And
Nice.
I'm just going to
Really
pin it
nice.
on my top and have a little look at it. And is there any kind of like notes or
There's a little
instructions?
tiny note inside. And the note says...
Pick it up and read it.
It says, Lucky Clover Badge.
This is Lucky Clover Badge.
It says, weirdly, it says, this badge contains 4 unrefillable charges of luck, allowing the wearer to re-roll a natural 1
That
for
is
each
so
one of the
cool.
4 leaves of the clover.
How
That is
useful
really
will
cool.
that be?
Epic! Happy Lastlight.
Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Keth, you pick up your parcel is much larger indeed. In
See,
fact,
Jeff.
Big package.
For no reason.
Inside are a pair of boots.
You're feeling lucky, are you?
You open this thing as a shoebox with boots in it. They are very sturdy looking boots. Although they are not heeled, but they're
Human heels.
they're not knee high, but
We've got 2 inches on to make him taller than Jeff.
They're mid-thigh? How long are we talking?
they're taller than your typical boot would be.
mid-
Not
They
knee
increase
high,
him
but
by
sort of.
2
I would say sort of
inches.
mid shin.
Oh, they're
say.
like kind of like riding boots. Kind of.
Yeah, sort of mid shin height.
Okay, yeah, we'll go for riding boots. Wellies,
You know.
sort of.
Yes,
Yeah,
that sort of
yeah,
height,
yeah.
but lace up. You know.
well, yeah.
Oh.
Kinky. It comes with stockings as an accessory.
And they have a small sort of intricate design embossed in the leatherwork of some little wings.
one you stop.
Oh.
And there's a little note inside here as well, and it says these are the winged boots of floatiness.
Winged boots of floatiness.
I was going to go winged boots of the Red Bull.
These boots.
Rouge cow.
The Ermintrude Rouge.
Urban Trouche.
These boots allow the wearer to travel their walking speed in the air. Although
Flying.
no,
What?
Hovering.
Walking.
the wearer can hover a few inches above the ground.
So you could like walk across a crevice, essentially, like a gap. Oh no, because then you'd fall down straight away. And then,
Above any surface.
Is it a bit like a Back to the Future hoverboard? Is that what
Yes.
we're talking?
a
Okay.
hover boots.
So they're hover boots.
They can be activated
Jetpads.
once per day for 5 minutes.
Once a day.
That's it.
5 minutes.
5
And
minutes.
it's not a broom.
So you could...
No. Oh.
No, but then at least you probably won't, unless your legs get ripped off like Douglas Bader, you probably won't lose these.
I can still fly.
This will knock your socks off, and unfortunately, that will take your boots with them.
Yeah. My stocking!
Who's next?
Like indeed.
Derek is completely disinterested in the parcel
He's
that
just
he's
hanging.
got. So
I'll
much
let
so that he's like put it across the room from him, and
Okay.
he's just at the bar
Okay.
trying to get rid of this headache.
I'll do mine next then.
Jeff's going to walk over and pick his up while Malrus pick it up and start to bring it towards Derek as Malrus opens his up.
Oh, what's this?
Malrus, inside your parcel, you find a stylish bag a bag of intricate design on it of
What's going on with you two? Derek's getting a scarf.
an intricately designed bag of with small little dogs on wearing different hats. One looks like a fire dog. One looks like a police dog. One looks like a racing driver dog.
I was thinking the village people.
I was thinking Paw Patrol.
That's when my mind went off.
Yes.
Yeah,
That is two different stages of life right there. One's watching the village people, one's all about the Paw Patrol.
And there's a note inside here as well. This is a bag of tricks. And this bag of tricks, it says it contains 4 charges. There are
Explosive
four things in this bag.
Refillable charges.
No.
Breaching charges?
There are 4 things in this bag.
In the bag.
Although if you looked inside, there would be nothing.
Can I put something in this bag?
You can use it like a normal bag.
Yeah, what would be the point of the bag if you could put anything in it?
You can use this like any other bag, but say the magic word, and you could withdraw any one of a number of magical creatures to delight and amaze your friends and family.
Cool.
It's like a well-behaved Bob.
Bob 2.
Bob 2 is not a dick.
Creatures include, but are not limited to, an owl,
Who?
a badger,
That's so shit, it's so funny.
Simple and elegant. Like the owl.
a drop bear,
Oh.
It's kicking up quite quickly. Owl to badger was quite a jump.
He went from animals of farthing wood to death.
a jumping hedgehog, and a variety of other creatures yet to be discovered.
Oh. What, discovered by the owner? Or,
Yes.
Or discovered
Or
to
society.
man?
Just discovered by the owner.
Those are the only 3 that
And-
he's pulled out so far. There could be more.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a million
Now-
species in here.
In fairness, the drop bear coming out does explain the end of the discussion about what else came out afterwards, because I think that would end the life of whoever previously owned the bag.
Yeah.
I don't want to play anymore.
Just going to leave this bag here. Whoever finds it, they're fucked. I'll leave my notes, and that's it. It was Professor fucking Shale, wasn't it? The nutter.
I have this image of the police in a train station rushing up to a bag, and then just a drop bear comes out of it.
And the guy just sat there marking it down like, number 3. Drop bear.
So Jeff
right.
brings you your gift.
Come on, Eric. It's Lastlight. I know you're hungover.
I'm
but
not feeling really in the Lastlight mood, to be honest. Something,
I'll fix
I
you
don't
that
know,
bloody
something
Mary.
strange. Do you remember that? It was really weird what happened to me last night. I mean, Santa seems like an all right bloke, to be fair. So I don't know why I was so fucking angry with him.
You get like that though, mate. To be honest, you were probably just hungry. You didn't eat a Snickers all day.
No, and I'm not me when I'm
really
hungry.
You're not you when you're hungry.
No, he had a marathon instead.
Yeah. Went back in time. And
I've been saving this since my childhood.
for just this moment. That's why it didn't work.
I thought it was an old doorstop.
It was probably just low blood sugar. Come on, come and have some mince pies.
I'm just not feeling very Lastlight. Look, I don't really have much to look forward to in the current year. If you think about it, it's just more adventure, more killing, more destruction, more drinking.
More time with family.
I'm on
Us.
board with the drinking.
Well, yeah, but you're about
Sounds
the
like a
only
stag
family
do.
I've got left, to be honest.
And to be honest, Eric, same here. I
You know,
think there was something in my history, but I can't be sure.
I'm just going to shoot Jeff a look when he says that, because I remember.
I miss those times that we used to go. Me and my family, my mum and my sister, and we used to go to the Lastlight sports ball match at the Neverwinter Stadium, and that was some of the happiest times.
Well, we had
Anyway,
we
what's
had
in here?
We had a good
Probably
game
gonna
of
be.
sports ball kind of thing.
Yeah, but when you go as a kid and the roar of the crowd, I just wanted to,
Did
I don't know, I just
could
feel
you ever
far
say
away from
you
home.
walked away with the trophy at that sports ball? Now you have. And that was with your new family. So come on.
We did win. We did win the
we won a
cap, actually, that
trophy.
year.
We were Santa. Come on, Derek. It's last.
Open it.
We're all here with you.
Open it.
Whatever. But then we'll stop talking about it, right? We'll just drink ourselves into oblivion.
Well, that's what Last Light Day is all about.
Excellent. We are a true family. Yeah. I'm going to tear the...
We'll have an argument later. We'll eat loads.
Yes, everyone did it.
Inside your parcel, you find it's a fairly flat, flexible parcel. Inside is a piece of fabric. You've got a habit of getting these for Last Light, but this one is sort of woolen in nature and patterned. And
oh my god, he's actually got one.
When you unfold it.
I'm so sorry if that sounded like a spoiler earlier. I generally just thought it was the next sort of line. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go on, sorry.
You see that this is indeed a scarf.
Fucking hell. Shit the bed.
Red and white sports ball scarf, woolen. And it just, Derek's back. He's back there. He's just back in his childhood.
It has the name of your childhood favourite sports ball team embroidered on it.
My favourite sports ball team is the Lads from Neverwinter, the Neverwinter Lads. And then emblazoned on the scarf, it says, "Come on, the lads."
There's that famous chant. Come on, the lads.
Come on, the lads.
If they win, we'll be glad.
Oh, and Derek is back there. Instinctively, I'm going to lift the scarf to my face and just like, does it smell like my sister?
It brings back memories, yes.
Okay.
And there is a note with the scarf that reads,
Come on, the lads.
This is a scarf. May it keep you warm in the coldest of times.
Ooh.
While wearing this scarf, you have a +3 to resistance against frost damage.
Derek makes that noise as he wraps the scarf around him.
It can also be used to incite stupid chants from crowds of sports ball fans.
Yes!
Oh, that was that's really quite good, actually. I like that last bit.
That's awesome. I'm so happy.
Well, this has been quite the Last Light, hasn't it, lads? We've won a snowball fight, and that was my first snowball fight proper, and we won.
And we fucking smashed it.
We did really good. And now check this badge out. I've got a new badge, lads, and it's all shiny, and I just feel lucky. Nice. I just feel lucky wearing it, you know.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
I am feeling lucky. Don't call me a bastard when you're pointing your finger at me like that, Derek.
Just as you're all marvelling in your new toys, your cabin door bursts open and Starflower opens the door and she says, "So happy Last Light to you all. Come on!"
You're drunk already. You never get drunk.
Timbers has put on a hell of a spread for breakfast. There's croissants and there's some eggy things. Oh, and bellinis.
Come on, Derek. Let's go. I'm going to need you to wingman me here. This is the first time she's actually got drunk.
Jeff, this is your moment. Let's go.
I want a bloody Mary.
You might be in here, Jeff.
Has anybody seen my cat?
Let's go, lads.
Come on, Chairman Meow. Come on, Mr. Whiskas.
Yeah, she looked after the cat.
Sylvie, where are you?
Get those fucking things away from me.
That's a very happy Last Light from all of us here.
Yeah.
Happy
Last
Light. Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, keep yourself safe, enjoy yourselves, and thank you for all your support this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
The most wonderful time.
And we are the most wonderful podcast community in the world. I don't know.
You are the best listeners in the world. Thank you very much. Happy Last Light.
The snowball fight commands. Balls flew left and right. With very little cover, the Bucks had to fight. Derek pulls a cracker. Malrus makes a wall. Keth takes out some foes, throwing ball after ball after ball. Icy returns, his balls connect, and boy, do those things sting. Jeff throws out fake fire and surrounds them with a ring. Winning the snowball battle, Santa soon arrives, a flicker from the crammers behind Derek's eyes. After drinks to celebrate, the dawn starts to break, and then boom! In their bunks, the Bucks suddenly awake. Lastlight has arrived, it's time for some gifts. They open with glee, and all the spirits get a lift. As we leave our brave Bucks, some hope for nostalgia. A happy Lastlight to you all, from Roe, Britannia.
Just speaking to the mic, do I? Okay, right, you bunch of bastards, listen up. This is Derek Normalbeard from Roll Britannia, and I'm here to say that the folks who make this show need your help. Like with our adventures, the guys who make this show want to make it the best it can possibly be, so they've decided to be quite brave, in my opinion, and launch a very own Roll Britannia Patreon page. Am I saying that right? Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it, though. I might be the biggest bastard in the Shattered Lands, but the guys who make this show certainly aren't going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line their own coffers. I'm not even allowed to look at the accounts. All of the money they raise, they want to plough right back into the show so it can be the best that it can be. Seems like a waste to me. Why not just bury it on a beach somewhere? So what's in it for me? I hear you scream. Well, shut your face. There's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. Just be patient. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets, not all of them though, of your favourite hero, me, and where our adventures all began. Maybe the other boys will do a couple as well. You'll be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledarth, which I absolutely adore. It's my favourite toilet paper. And you can get your grubby mitts on ARC-exclusive merchandise that you won't find in our store. To be fair though, if you go down the market, you could probably find some pretty good knockoffs. And the best part, your very own, handcrafted, beautifully made, totally unique, and totally organic piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. I'd imagine it's got pretty good resale value as well, in case you wanted to flog it on to some other poor unfortunate idiot. Just look for Roll Britannia on patreon.com. Or even easier, follow the links on their social media pages and let them do all the hard work for once. They've got a bunch of different tiers, so depending on how much loot you've squirreled away, you can contribute whatever you're willing to spend. The Normalbeard is the most expensive and at the top, as it should be. I used to know a bloke who got in deep with the Patreon loan sharks, and it ruined his life forever, so only contribute what you can afford. I'm sure the guys at the show will appreciate everything that they get, and if Patreon's not for you, you'll be happy to know that the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will be available every Wednesday, as usual, absolutely free. Free? What? Nobody told me about this. So that's our Patreon. Join or die. No, wait, what was it? Join or continue listening for free. That's not nearly as catchy, but it's probably more accurate.